Hello everybody and welcome to today's episode of Immigration Yarns. My name is Tosi and today I will be talking about parents and grandparents visa. Canada is set to reopen its parents and grandparents program in the May of 2024. The invitation to apply has been set to go out on the May 21st. So whenever you're seeing this video, whether before May 21st or after May 21st, that invitation is set to go out by the 21st of May 2024 and will probably run for 2 weeks after that. Okay, let's get into the meat of it. It has been confirmed with an announcement that starting the May 21st, they will start to send out invitations to apply. And the goal is to send out 35,700 invitations, with the hopes that they will be able to approve 20,500 applications. So, just in case you're wondering, who is eligible for this round? How do I get eligible and all that? Fortunately and unfortunately, IRCC will still be using the 2020 intakes. So in 2020, this program opened up and, people were, the application was open for people to apply to sponsor their parents and their grandparents. So if you put in an application in 2020, apparently there were a lot of applications, because in 2021, when the program opened, it was open for the people who had submitted an initial application in 2020. In 2022 was the same thing. 2023 was the same thing. Now in 2024, it is that they will still be issuing this invitation out to the people who had pre-applied in 2020. So the way it will work is like a lottery system. So they will just randomly go into the system and send out these 35,700 invitations to people who had already applied to sponsor their parents and their grandparents in 2020. So sponsors have been advised to start checking your email from the May 21st and for 2 weeks after that, just so in case you get an invitation to apply for your parents or your grandparents that you had initially said you wanted to sponsor. So what is the process to receive this permanent residence through the parents and grandparents program? Is that number one, you meet all the eligibility criteria, right? That you can sponsor your parents, you reside in Canada, you will sign the undertaking, and you meet all the necessary minimum income levels. Once you have all of that sorted and you are approved to be able to sponsor, is that you have completed an interest to sponsor on the IRCC's website. Don't forget I said that for this round, they're still going to be using all the people who had submitted that interest to sponsor in 2020. So if you received an ITA in 2021, 2022 or 2023, unfortunately you will not be eligible for this 2024. I really hope that if you received an ITA in any of these 3 years, that you did apply and you were approved. Unfortunately, if your application was not approved, then you still will not be eligible. It's not like you can come back into the pool and get an ITA again. This will only be for people who have not gotten any ITA at all and they applied in 2020. Right, then the number 3 thing is go check your emails. Check. Starting from the 21st of May, check your email. Check that email that you used for sponsorship. If you're not sure which email you use, log into your profile and say which email it is, or just check all your emails, right? And then finally, once an ITA has been received, you have to then submit your application through the permanent residence portal so that your application can be processed. Pay all the necessary fees and then you're good to go. Voila, your parents or your grandparents can come and be with you in Canada. I know that sometimes things can be tough without that support, that parental support. Sometimes we just need help. We all need somebody to lean on once in a while. So it will be a good thing if you can actually bring your parents in. I really do hope that you are in that category. Unfortunately, I'm not in that category. I was not even in Canada in 2020. So for all the people who can take advantage of this to be able to bring in their parents or get permanent residence for their parents, please get ready. Check your emails. And that is all I have for you on today's episode of Immigration Yarns. I will bring you more updates on things as I have them. It is always a pleasure to be in your faces. Thank you and see you next time. Until I see you on the next episode, take care of yourself and peace out.